As we learned last night, U.S. President Donald Trump is determined to push his administration's trade policy overhaul, signing 2 new executive orders placing 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports. The move ended previous exemptions for allies, including Canada, which is the largest supplier of these products to the United States. Industry experts and politicians alike are on high alert, preparing to fight back with the countermeasures.
If it's made in the United States, there is no tariff. All you have to do is make it in the United States. We don't need it from another country. As an example, Canada, if we make it in the United States, we don't need it to be made in Canada. We'll have the jobs. That's why Canada should be our 51st state. We'll bring back industries, and we'll bring back our jobs, and we'll make America industry great again. So essentially, we're putting on a 25% tariff without exception on all aluminum and all steel.
Tessa Bennett has been following this story and joins us with more on this. Tessa, how is Canada responding?
Manisa, Justin Trudeau says he will be working with his American counterparts to highlight the negative impacts of what he is calling unacceptable tariffs. Other officials like NDP leader Jagmeet Singh are busy proposing import taxes of their own.
We'll also be working with our international partners and friends, and if it comes to that, our response, of course, will be firm and clear.
President Trump is once again turning to the use of tariffs to push his trade agenda forward, this time targeting all steel and aluminum imports, including from Canada. While signing the executive orders for the economic measures Monday evening, Trump singled out Canada by reiterating his idea of annexing the country, saying having Canada as a 51st state would avoid the economic measures. Canada is the biggest supplier of steel and aluminum to the United States, with the country accounting for more than 50% of aluminum imported to the states and nearly $16 billion worth of steel last year alone. Industry experts are noting the damaging effects these tariffs are already having, despite not coming into effect officially for a few more weeks.
The pens are pausing over signing those new orders, because if you're not exactly sure how much it's going to cost you, do you want to wait a little bit longer until you have more clarity as to whether or not these tariffs are actually going to hit, or are you going to sign that order today and roll the dice on how much it's actually going to cost you by the time you get the goods?
Canadian politicians are also sounding the alarm over this escalation in the trade conflict. Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry, Francois-Philippe Champagne, called the 25% tariffs totally unjustified, and Liberal leadership candidate Chrystia Freeland said in a statement, quote, "The United States decision to impose tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum shipments is illegal and unjustifiable." The swift response from Canada is something White House senior counselor Peter Navarro says was unexpected.
I'm surprised in a way that Canada is protesting so loudly the tariffs that were already in place, when the problem is with country exemptions, countries like Canada basically did not keep their promises.
This move hurts a number of industries, with the auto sector being hit particularly hard in both countries.
Over the decades, the supply chains have become so integrated that you can't cause pain on one side of the border without causing pain on the other side of the border. So I think the pain is equally shared right now. And it's beyond pain. It's chaos.
While the tariffs on products used in the manufacturing of vehicles is already impacting the industry, Trump took things one step further in an interview with Fox News Monday night, saying he could place import taxes of between 50% and 100% on all Canadian-made vehicles entering the country.
Canada has a very big car industry. They stole it from us. They stole it because our people were asleep at the wheel. So what happens is Canada is going to have our cars. We're going to take the car industry. If we don't make a deal with Canada, we're going to put a big tariff on cars. Could be a 50 or 100%, because we don't want their cars.
The suggestion comes as NDP leader Jagmeet Singh is floating the idea of placing 100% tariffs on Tesla electric vehicles.
What I would do is put in place a 100% tariff on Tesla, directly targeting Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk is proudly touting this idea of the 51st state, so let's hit back at Elon Musk.
The tariffs are slated to come into effect on March 12th.
There is the reality of the fact that when the United States applies tariffs at their borders, it actually harms American companies and American workers.
Since the tariff announcement and rebuttals from leaders like Singh, Tesla's stock has seen a steep decline. We're also learning these new import taxes can be stacked on other levies, leading to a total 50% tariff.